Mm, 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 mm. You can see absolutely nothing is labeled. Oh my God. By chance. By chance. Oh my God. 10 for 5? That's highway robbery. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's highway robbery. All right. I'm purchasing it because I need to supplement my Okay. Is it the same stuff? Jeez, Louise, Mary, and Joseph. All right, I feel better. 50. And we've got 65 wraps, and we got the Mickey Mouse wraps. Okay. All right. And as food, we made this. We made this. We have no water. Oh my God. Okay, let's go. Let's get some liquids. So, what is this? Where am I? Okay. Oh, we can get the cookbook over here. There are two cookbooks. No, they hit. Oh no, wait. Is this a carriage or this is where we just land? Really? Honestly? Really? What? Okay. Um, if I climb up there, they might get me. Um, ooh, books. What do we need here? Absolutely nothing. What is this though? Mm-mm. I need like a big pike would be better.
I will rip you apart!
Damn it, motherfucker! Where are you? Hold on. Oh, you're way over there. You're way over there. I got you.
See me and tremble!
What? Don't fall in the hole. Don't fall in the hole. Ooh, I hit a helmet. Bing. Have some good armor, man. I needs it. I'm a squishy marshmallow. I needs good armor. Don't fall. Nicely done. Keep an eyeball on that one over there. Ew! We got boots. These boots were made for walking. We'll take the steel bar. We need it. Alright. Don't need that. We'll get rid of that. We don't need none of that. We'll find. Ooh! We should go back to town and get more arrows. We're gonna keep the boots. We might climb something. Who knows? Shall we? Ooh, you are level 3. But you are no match for me. 30 extra damage. Hello, Miss Ranger. Let's go. What, the wind got you? The wind got your feet? Ooh, we got 5 silver off of that one. Fantastic. We're making money. We're making money. Yes. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. No. You fell right here. No. Where'd the body go? No, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Dang nabbit. That is not fair at all. This is where she fell. Okay. There's another one. Shh, shh, shh. Look out. Between the shoulder blades. Let's go. There we go. One more. One more. Come on, dude. Go down. That armor is stronger than I thought. Nice. Only 20 bronze? What the hell is that? Shh. What you got? Nothing, but I'm going to take the arrows because I'm low on arrows. Alright. Okay. This is not bad. A little scouting mission. Doesn't hurt anyone. Really? Really? The body did disappear? Dang nabbit. These are the guys with the good stuff, though. I'm telling you. Shh. Booyah! What was that? What? Dexter, you gotta give me a second. Hurry up! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Nice, 2 silver. Was worth it. Was worth it. Got it. I really don't need any of that. Alright. Okay. 265. Yeah, let's go back to town. Put this on the horse. How much silver do I have? I have enough for traveling. Okay. What is this? Where are you having a fight out here? And why you all of a sudden like looking at me? Mother Hubbard had da. Let's see who wins this fight. Oh, no. Nope. Oh my god. Let me go into town. Let's make our way into town. Wait, where is it? This one. Okay. Okay, hurt. Oh, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. Oh. Jeez. Guys, I need to get to the alchemist over there and yeah. Oh, I can't see anything. He hit me in the ribs. Knocked the wind out of me. Just a little farther. Ooh, that shirt. Ooh, I'm gonna have to bandage these ribs up now.
Well, I'm half celestial, half human from my father's side.
Wait,
Is he over here?
what does that mean?
Can't remember where the alchemist is.
I'm supposed to call an agent.
Oh my god, where'd he go? Where'd the alchemist go? Are you moving? Are you moving? I'm in need of some bandages, Mr. Alchemist. Edmund, can you get me some bandages, please? We're gonna buy a few more of these. Oh god, 10 is so fucking expensive, man. Okay. Let's okay. Yeah, we can't go below a certain amount. We just can't. Let's eat some food. We're a little tad on the hungry side. Okay, that seemed to have given me some, okay. I could do that. Okay. Alright. That works. Oh, my eyes have adjusted. Oh, I could see clearly now. Oh, thank God. Thank the heavens. Listen, spare ribs, tenderized. You can never go wrong. Okay. All right. Are we good? Okay. Thank you, Edmund. I really appreciate the bandages. Now I have tender ribs. Anyone for tender ribs?
I hear voices, I just do not see people's bodies, so I have no idea where I'm standing.
Hey, Eleanor!
I'm right in front of you.
Up
Veloshi!
at the bank, girl.
Hey,
Nice
how
to see you
are
both
you
here.
guys? Oh my god, I have tender
Oh,
ribs.
hello, Veloshi. I see Veloshi.
Well, Zolvik is right
It's
to
you.
my left of me. Oh, thank you for the gift yesterday.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we?
Oh, dandy.
I'm doing pretty good.
Are we all going to support Blue today and show up for his book handing over to a demon group?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's he doing?
Well, it's 6 o'clock Eastern Celestial Stars. Blue wants us to all meet at the Knox carriage. And we're going to walk with him so he can hand in a book to the demons, and hopefully they won't try and attack him with the amount of people we got there.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have one or two people who are of the same persuasion who could probably ask them to give us permission to walk through. What do you think, Solvik?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
sounds like
just
a good
saying.
idea.
Yeah, yeah. Let me go get
I
some.
will.
You what? You who?
I will definitely accompany you all on that trip.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm glad I found that piece of paper under Gray's hoove. It blew off the door.
Mm. I have no idea what you're going on about, but
No, Blue had sent out a notice or posted a notice at my door, and but it flew off my door. I found it under the
Oh.
horse's hoof when I was preparing to set out. That's why I said, well, let me come into town, and I just ran an errand where I got my ribs kind of tenderized, and I'm gonna go get some more arrows.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. I now realise what you were going on about.
I could be quite, I don't know, silly at times. I don't know, a little bit, I don't know. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, for me, I can be a little bit mischievous sometimes.
Well, that's fun.
So, I guess silly and mischievous can go hand in hand. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it could. It could, definitely. Did you get home well
do-
yesterday, Eleanor?
Oh, yes, I did. I. Does anybody know how many hours until it's the 6 celestial stars?
Oh, I think it's a little under 45 minutes or so.
Wonderful. All right, well, I might see if I can collect a few more water gems and then I'll return and meet everybody at Knox Carriage.
Okay, don't lose track of time now.
I will be there in 40 minutes. I'll even be early.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh boy. You're holding me to it? Oh no.
He's
What was
holding
that,
you.
Mr. Beckett?
Do you want to add?
Uh, well, it's not really an adventure. It's just hunting the shalebacks and the crocodiles. Very mundane, boring hunting.
Daily chores, the most boring of things to do. Gonna go
Yeah,
get
it is.
arrows.
Indeed.
There's a lot of them on my way back home, and I'll go and drop some bits on the road that way.
Well, see, I need you have to use a special.
Friend.
Can I carry that much? Can I carry that much? Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah, that's for emergency purposes. Now, what does it mean, concussive damage? Does it mean if I hit someone over the head, I'll give them a concussion? Is that what that means? I'm just saying. Let's put our stuff on our horse, of course. Do. While we wait for people to come hither. Oh no, I got knocked out, right? My horse went home. I think my horse went home. Yep, when I got knocked out. Mother. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. He left me behind. Okay. I'm not mad at it. We're not going to get upset about it. Mother Fredger just left me behind. They should put a big sign. Slow down. No running. Take your time. No speed zone. I can come up with 1,000,001.
Same place.
Admin start putting up these no speed zone.
Because you're nice demons, right?
Maybe not. Depends on my mood. in
To
the
a degree. I'm as nice as I can be.
Just depends how I feel in the moment, you know. Sometimes I just feel like ripping LPs off, you know. And the other times, maybe I'll have a chat.
That's not a very nice thing to do.
I mean, if you're going to talk like that, don't do it in front of an elf.
Why not? What's stopping me?
It's just not very polite, is it?
Maybe
Ooh.
not to you.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Which reminds me of a conversation that was had in this exact spot yesterday.
Yes, well. Indeed.
I thought
I
I'd
was
find
there for
elves
that one as
quite
well.
intriguing.
Oh, well, so do I. But, you know, just sometimes I have that mood where,
Hello,
you know,
Veloshi, you
their
alright?
ears get chopped off.
Yeah, everything's good.
Hmm.
I'm just listening.
Well, discomfortable makes me extremely uncomfortable. I feel the desire to exit quickly and go along my merry way and do my chores before my ears go missing.
Come on,
I'm
girl,
sure
I'll
you'll
look
be
after
fine.
your ears.
Watch your back.
Oh, Tengu, was it?
Yes. I'll make sure there's a
See-
horn next time.
Or is it 2 sets of everything?
If you could, yes.
Yeah, give me a day or two, like I said.
No worries. I do have 3 Coronixium steel bars, if that will help as well. I actually have them on me. I'll hand them to you now.
No, you hold on to those. I'll gather
You sure?
everything, put it together. Yeah. I'll gather everything,
Right.
put it together, and then, yeah, we'll talk price.
No worries at all. Well, good luck with your chores.
Yes, thank you. I will see you in the future
Good luck.
with my ears intact.
Maybe.
Hopefully, yes.
Get you an helmet.
Is everything okay? Finally, we stopped in a place.
Oh, yes, everything's fine.
Yeah, okay. We finally stopped. Yeah, no, good. I was just reading a little bit here while I wait for the, I guess, daybreak, and then head over to Noxia's place and see what's going on.
Ah, interesting. Do you mind if I accompany you to Nox Coach?
Oh, absolutely, we can go together. That's not a problem.
Awesome. Yeah, because I don't know where it is. So.
Well, I kind of like cheated a little bit. I did take the carriage there to kind of like look at the area, and it's not a very hospitable place. As soon as I got off the carriage, I was attacked by someone and I had to run. And then the locals on the other side, well, they were a little bit forceful. And we got into a little skirmish, and I knocked one or two of them down. And then I got back on the carriage as quickly as I could and said, Bert, get me the hell out of here.
Seems
So,
like a very dangerous place to be.
yes, it is. I've never been there. It's the first time I've ever been in that area. I have no idea why Blue is going there and what he thinks he's going to find. Or I think he's going to give somebody something.
Yeah, apparently he's going to give some of my kind demons a book he's writing, apparently, according to others.
Now, does that sound like a sane thing to do?
No, no.
Yeah,
not
no.
Really.
Really, exactly. Like I am very respectful of the people I've met around here so far, and I listen very carefully to the things that they say. And well, I don't think going to that area and speaking to demon kind is a thing to do, especially for a book.
Yeah, I'm being a demon myself. I know their kind, and I don't think it's a very good idea either, to be quite honest.
But it should be a lot of fun to watch.
Pardon my intrusion on the conversation, but if you're talking about who I think you are, my young excitable friend doesn't exactly have a choice in that matter, so he doesn't do this willingly.
So why do the demons want the book anyway?
No idea. Well, I have my assumptions, but my assumptions are founded on demon history, rather more so than knowing them. I've only met them once, and that was when we took him to them because they requested his presence.
But how did he get involved with them in the first place?
Blue gets around a lot, and I guess they found out, and they wanted someone approachable and who goes to everybody's door. Which he does.
No, it's true. It's true. Blue is kind of like I thought I was a little bit uneducated in some things, but he's one step further along than me, and well, at least I have common sense. I wouldn't deal with demons for sure. But
That's fair.
he just skitters this way and that way so quickly that you don't even have time to think by the time he's gone. So.
Yes, he sprinted through Clear Shore with a broken leg at one point and wouldn't sit down.
How in heaven's name?
I don't ask questions. I fixed his leg up for him and sent him on his way, but he was walking on it saying ow as he went. At least that's what I was told. Interesting fellow. He keeps himself alive, so.
Because he's fast.
He's alive, I guess.
Absolutely. By the way.
That being said, I don't know how I will react seeing other beings of my kind and how they will interact with our group, you know?
They claimed they wouldn't hurt him, and so long as that stays true, then I'll stay my hand.
Well, I mean, wouldn't they consider, just like Solvik said, maybe us all going to accompany him might look a little bit kind of like,
offensive.
Yes, that's the word.
Well, did you read the note? Exactly. We're all just going on a picnic. We're not going anywhere else.
Yeah.
He's got an errand.
Right, yeah. So, who has the picnic blankets and furs to lay down, the pelts, and we're going to need some food to make it look good. You know, I mean, we are going on a picnic. I'm not saying we're not, but yeah.
Well, there's a shop in Clear Shores to sell the blankets. I can pick those up. There's a tavern to my right. They sell pretty good food and drink. So...
Well, maybe we should prepare for like a group of like maybe 10 people, because I already know for a fact there's 2 that are out running an errand right now, and there's 2 here, and you that makes 5 plus Blue that makes 6. So I would prepare something like for maybe 10 people, you know, like 2, maybe 3 blankets.
Make that
Mhm.
possibly 3 or 4 from blue. It depends on who's awake at the time. I know Krill's gonna want to go, but that's assuming he's awake.
Well, I'm accounting for 4 unknowns. I'm counting the 4 known
be
and the
right back.
4 unknowns. Okay. So, yeah, maybe we should do that and have it handy and ready just in case, we get there, we can set out the stuff, get the party going.
Yes, that's a good idea. Keep prepared for everything.
Hey.
I know. I know food might not be too bad of an issue because everybody carries a couple hundred bowls of stew on them at a time. So
Who is lucky to have that many?
I am. I don't need them because I can just heal myself and I can eat bread, but I have them just because like some people prefer to use the stews over bandages.
Okay, so my name's Veloshi. It is a pleasure to meet you. And where can I obtain some of this stew? Because I've heard it is very good. I've only had a sampling of it, and I do not carry that much.
Well, lucky for you, I run a charity. You may have 100.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Yes, my name's Viking. I'm the last priest of the Shellback Monastery near the summoning place. I say last priest, I'm the only priest, but I am also the last as I've not found a replacement and I'm 87, so...
Oh boy. Well, good luck in your search for someone to replace you. Hopefully, it won't be for a very long time, even though you are very mature for your age. And, well, I thank you for this. My middle name is Charity. That's what I live on.
I hope it serves you well.
I do really appreciate it. You have no idea.
There's a shop that sells quite a bit of it up in the north, but their prices are quite high. I think it's 100 stew for 50 silver.
Listen, these lands are fraught with thieves. There's one right here in town. We won't mention his name. But, yeah, there are a bunch of thieves here.
Ooh, thievery.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention,
Exciting.
my friend back there. Yeah, I'm talking about you, horseman there. Thief.
Oh yeah, when we first arrived on boat, the horses were quite cheaper, but after about a day, they raised their price to a single gold. It was 50 silver, and then it was like,
He
oh, I'm going to charge way more now.
Yeah, he sold me a very
Extortion.
bad saddle, and then I had Miss Ellie, who happened to be in town that day, had to fix it for me because it just didn't fit the horse that I had. Mind you, the horse I broke myself. I went out, found one in the fields, and captured it and was able to break it in. But she had to help me because that thief back there sold me a bum saddle.
That's why I ride a tortoise.
Isn't it slow going?
No, it's faster than horses.
Are you
Faster than
serious?
horses, bulkier, it turns better, it's more stylish in my opinion. His shell passes the armor test at 200 or 2,700.
Well, it's a good place to hide behind if they're ever shooting arrows at you. Then.
I like to fire magic off the back of it because it's fun.
Oh, so it's reflective as well.
Yeah, Roshi's pretty cool. Pretty
Interesting.
Cool. He used to know how to use magic, but now he can't. It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I think I'm sorry. What?
I was gonna say, don't let him hear you catch you saying that. He's very aggressive.
Oh my gosh, an aggressive tortoise. Okay, got it.
I say
You don't want him
tortoise
snapping at
slightly.
me. I don't need them
He's
snapping at me.
He's 500, so he's a bit more intelligent than I am.
Mm. Well, if you teach it to talk, maybe he could be your replacement.
And he probably will be my replacement because he can communicate slightly. I would wager about as good as like a 19-year-old would.
I see. I see.
So let me get this correct. You have the intelligence of a turtle, right?
No, I don't. But my tortoise has an intelligence that's probably surpasses my own. It's just his communication skills aren't that great because he is a tortoise.
Ah, well, maybe I misheard.
No, I think you got it right.
I am called the turtle mage, so I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
That's hilarious.
But my name is Viking, sir. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name's Zolvek.
Zolvek. That's
Nice to make your acquaintance.
yeah, same to you. Not too much of a mouthful of a name. I've heard more complicated ones in the past.
Mm-hmm. It's not that hard to pronounce mine, no.
Which is surprising.
It's,
I don't mean to make assumptions on what you are, but I think I can make a pretty good guess.
I think you can, yeah. I'm a demon.
Well, you're the... Actually, no, you're not the first one I met. I was going to say that, but that'd be a lie. I think I met another one before. He accompanied a white deer person who crafted some armor for me.
Ah, interesting.
You said he was accompanied by a deer?
A white deer person, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they said they were. I
That
know
would
their
be
name was Winter, though.
Yeah, that would be a fawn. A little correction. And that was, I believe, Tengu. I believe is his
Oh,
name.
so
Yes.
that's his name.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had an inkling that you were talking about Tengu.
I normally forget names, but I don't think I ever caught his name, though. So it's good to know it. I'll still ask him for it just to be polite, because I don't want to just come up and say, "Oh, hey, Tengu," and he's like, "Who are you?" Or, "How did you know my name? Answer me now, or I'll cut your arms off."
I know all things. Just say that to him.
Changing my voice up and get some red glowing eyeballs.
Exactly.
I did give him a heart attack. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think that would be the other way around. Did you see the size of that person, being, entity? Mm-hmm.
Yes, there have been many tall folk here when you're my size.
Well, yeah. You said it.
True.
I'm more round than I am tall. The head doesn't help much either.
I mean, you kind of had to have a round head as well, you know?
Yeah, that's the point I'm making.
Redness all over.
A head that I do wax. A gnome offered to use gnome magic to make it stay waxed, but I'm like, no, it's a part of my routine. I don't want my routine to change.
Yeah, routine can be very disciplining, that's the word, disciplining.
Boring at times.
But yeah, that too.
It can be, but after enough repetition, you just sort of tune it out when you do it.
It becomes second nature, just like breathing? Is that what you're saying?
Just like talking, too. Or breathing. I'm
I
a
would
monk,
say
so
it
I have a
takes
different
more.
perspective.
I would say it takes more effort than breathing, but I mean, to each their own.
Sometimes breathing's a bit stressful sometimes. At least for me.
Oh. That's because you're old man.
That may be. Or it could be my copious consumption of desert grog whenever I have downtime.
Could be that also. Maybe. Wait, I did hear you use magic, correct?
Yes, I use I am a master of divine and water magic.
So you wouldn't be using plants to, you know, ceremonially induce hallucinations for magic, right?
No, hallucinations aren't in the books. I know of some people who do, but not me. I don't think. Do I? Are you hallucinations?
No, I'm not.
That's what a hallucination would say.
Really? Do you think so? Would they know that they're
I don't.
not hallucinating
Mhm,
themselves?
maybe. I don't know. I'm old. Also, that bird is staring at us on that cliff.
Where? What? Where? Oh, the crow up there. No. Is that an eagle?
Unsure.
Shall we see who can hit it?
Now I just can't hit it. The first two times I've shot at it before, I've hit it.
Ah,
Right on.
okay. Then it's the wind in town. This place has the windiest streets I've ever seen. Yeah, the wind is pushing it to the right. Yep, it's clear. I've deemed it the windy roads. Ew,
There we go.
that is a good shot.
Took a bit longer than usual. I guess I was aiming too high.
Like I said, the winds here in town can be very treacherous at times. You have to be careful. Sometimes they hold you in place when they're strong enough.
Oh, yeah, they were doing that earlier at my temple. I was stuck in my courtyard for about half an hour.
Oh my. Wind tunnels are the worst. When you get that crosswind from one side of the cliffside and some from the in between the mountains, those are the worst.
Oh yes, they can be. Question: Are you one who would like use a bow or sword or what's your weapon of choice?
I use a bow. I mean, I have a
Then
sword, but I use a bow. I don't. I try not to get close to things.
these may be useful for you in your adventure.
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it. The potion, easy enough to explain. It's a potion, but the drink, it I guess calms your muscles, calms the mind, lets you shoot better.
You sure you're not trying to get me drunk, Mr. Viking? There.
Trust me, if a
I know
single
what
mug
grog
of
is.
if a single mug of grog will get you shit faced, then maybe just drink the potion.
Well, it's not like I drink this stuff every day, so I'm not accustomed to drinking this stuff. So,
Yeah, but
maybe
if you,
one too many.
I think eventually, once you get used to having it, you'll be drinking it multiple times a day.
I see. Okay. I will
Because
definitely keep it and try it out and see what happens. Hopefully, it won't get me too mellow that I can't shoot my bow.
well, it helps. See, things that help with bows also help with magic, so I use it as well.
Mm, mm.
It's why most rangers and mages typically wear the same armor, or at least the same under armor.
I see. I have to find myself a good tailor. I need to find myself a good weaponsmith. I was told of someone, well, I did meet someone, I just haven't been to their place yet.
Yeah, there's quite a few that can get the job done, especially for a archer. The Binkses are one of them.
Yeah, that's who
Winter
I'm
can
talking.
also
Hmm.
craft it.
Oh, I didn't know. I met Winter the first day here. We met each other, and she settled down nicely where she said up north. I'm here, just up the river from Clear Shore. But yeah, the Binkses. I'm gonna go see them sometime soon. Going with them
Yes, very
sometime soon.
approachable. Fast talking little ones, but they are easy enough to understand.
Okay.
It's almost time to. I think it's almost time to head on to Noxodium. I'm not really sure what the
Now
celestial styles are.
whatchamacallit, was Blue actually gonna be over there, or was he gonna come through town and then go there, or just straight to the picnic area?
I think. See, I have a note on my board. I think I have a copy, but I don't. And it's not in my pockets. No. I think it
Mm.
said to meet at Noxodium.
Okay. Where does Solvik go? Because he said we would go together. Hopefully he's around here. Solvik!
Yes, he sort of just vanished. Um, I think demon magic is typically the answer for a lot of
But
things.
of course it is. Well, I'll just wait here for him. And when it's just nearly like a minute or two, because the carriage is not too far from here, I will go and then go take the carriage and have them speed me away.
Yes, the carriage system is quite fast. I'm going to head there because I did leave my tortoise at Noxodium and I don't want him to cause any issues.
Ah, okay, very well. See you there then.
Yeah, see you there. You stay safe in the meantime.
Will do.
Are you alright?
I well, master.
Well, there's a bunch of blue things out there and some gold black skeleton. I do believe they're all dead now, though. Seemed Victor picked it all up.
Oops, pardon me. That carriage was
Those
a little
things
bit
are
bumpy.
earlier.
What the need to be able to walk here?
Seems they resurrected in the meantime.
Bow and fear before me. I'm joking.
Alright, well, I am like sticking to everyone, but still.
Hmm.
How does this place
Bumpy carriage ride.
could have been a nun, just a peaceful place. No, it just had to be dark, gloomy, and creepy.
Good evening. Is everyone safe and sound?
So far.
Excellent. Eleanor,
Hello. I do not see you, Victor. I apologize. I don't know what direction to look at you in.
at the gate. However, you wished to meet my master. He is here.
He is.
Yes.
I wish I could see him.
Perhaps acquaintances can be made at another time.
Oh my god, yes, shut up!
If that is your wish, master.
Gemini, she sounds like a pig squealing.
I will leave you with your friends, Eleanor. Do say hello to the quivering wreck in the bushes for me, won't you?
does your master have a name? How do I address him?
My lord would be a good start.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You have no respect for nobility, then?
I definitely do.
I'm
If I
talking
could
to
see
Mr.
him.
Irvin.
Oh, he's your master, not mine.
But he is a noble.
Yeah, he's your noble, not mine.
Not my noble, who's a noble by right.
Yeah, well. I mean, I'm bowing down to him.
You don't have to bow down to him, just respect him. Simply for what he is, the same as I would do for you if you were nobility.
Well, if he gives me a name, I'll call him by his name. Otherwise, I'll call him... I don't know what I ain't call him Lord.
Amusing. Did not take you for one for lacking in respect, Mr.
Oh,
Beckett.
no. Respect's earned, not just given.
It is, and you have lost mine.
Oh, well. That's up to you, isn't it? Just because I don't respect your lord being a
Not
lord.
end well for you, though.
Excuse me, are you here at Blue's request?
We all are, it
Bye for
seems.
now, Eleanor.
Goodbye.
He is,
Mr. Chester.
Pick your friends more wisely, though.
he is on his way.
I am
You're
ready
not gonna
when
wait
you
for
are,
Blue?
Master.
You know there's somebody spying on your house, right? And you're just gonna flee and run like a little girl?
What do you mean spying on my house?
There is a tower in the mounds that is recruiting people to go and get all the information on all the residents, including yourself.
Yes, but do you know where I live?
I do not.
Then shut the fuck up, Purple Man.
But I'm not the one who was tasked to get the information. But if you're too frightened to meet
I'm not
these
frightened,
tower
and I
people,
know who was tasked to get the information, so I suggest you shut it.
oh, I'm just wondering why you was walking away.
Because I have other things to do than escort a rabbit to a house.
Oh,
Well,
perfect.
that's not what we're doing.
we don't need you.
I
We're
thought that's
going
exactly
to
what I'm doing.
greet them while escorting the rabbit, so
Then
they
go
know
and
that
greet them. I have no care for them.
it's not anonymous.
They can come and
Alright.
spy on my house all they wish.
Well, we'll let them know that. We appreciate your.
Oh, get out of here! You win.
How
you doing, bedsheets?
How many people do you think are standing here?
Great, how are you, dress skirt?
Far too many for the lance to handle, but it's all right.
I think I only
Yeah,
see
I'm doing
13.
alright.
Me too. Like my husband's blind.
5, 6, 7,
I can
8,
see
9,
some
10,
things.
11, 12,
I know that
13,
this rain's in
14,
my eyes. I can't see
15.
nothing. I don't even know who's talking at the moment.
15.
Hello, Maggie.
Everything's going fine with the character. Anyway, so hello, welcome. My name is Blue. It's what people call me, but it's also my actual name. It's kind of like a nickname, you know. It's kind of cool, you know, if you want to think of it as cool. But it's also, you know, my real name. So I guess
We
I'm
lost
kinda like
Zolbeck.
And I know some of you, and I don't know some of you, and that's okay. You know, I really wanted to invite everyone because I think this involves everyone. Or actually, we had a meeting about it, and I think that we decided that it involves everyone, even though technically it doesn't technically involve everyone yet, because I was tasked to write a book, and I didn't put you all in the book because, of course, I don't really know you, so why would I put you in the book? Plus, if I do know you, I don't want you in the book because the book is kind of important, and it's probably going to lead to bad things. So, you're probably wondering what the book is. Let me tell you. One time, while I was trying to make healing potions or something like that, actually, I wasn't making them. Ellie was going to make them. She
Blue, stay on
used
course.
to live in-
Stay on course with the book.
skip that part. Okay, so then, 2 days later, I wound up in this house because I didn't know that the house was the same house, but the Turtle Mage Viking wanted to look at this spooky house, and it's got like a beam shooting out of it, and it's kind of like a big house or whatever, and it's on a hill. And so I went up to the house, with Viking, and Krill was also there. I don't know if you know Krill, but Krill's over there, and so we were all there, and then like some shadowy figure came out of nowhere, and this shadowy figure like grabbed me and pulled me into the house, and it was kind of like terrifying or whatever, and I couldn't see anything. I was like covered by a cloak or something like that, and then when I was in the house, they set me down, and I was like, okay, perfect, time to leave. So I was running around the house, but the door was all shut, and there's no fire escape, and I couldn't get through the windows, so there was like a bunch of blood everywhere and stuff, and I mean, not my blood, it was other blood, but I don't know why they would have all that blood in the house, right? And then there was like a little deer, and the deer was on like a little bed, and it was super cute, so I stopped to look at that for a second, but I think maybe the deer is working with them, I'm not actually sure.
Rabbit,
And there's
the
also...
book.
Keep going forward.
Okay, so just skip that, I guess, skip that. Okay, so there's an old lady who smells real bad, and she's got all these like veins and stuff, and she like grabbed my face during a hug. There was like a hug with some gray skinned lady, and anyway, there was some claws. And so during the hug, she was like, "You're gonna find me, or you're gonna go around and you're gonna ask everybody who they are, or like invite, I don't know, them to tell you, or something like that." So I have to like, I was tasked to go around and meet everybody and talk to everybody and like write all their names down, but I didn't write any names down because I don't actually know if that was part of it or not, so I just skipped that part. And then I was supposed to write down where people live and what they do and what kind of people they are, and I don't really ask people what they are. A lot of people ask me what I am, but I think of myself more as a bunny and less, more of a man and less of a bunny, but I'm both, so I don't ask people what they are and who they are and all that stuff. But so they wanted this book, and I want you to know that I didn't write a ton of information that's actually usable in the book. I actually have a couple of copies if anyone wants to read them, but you don't have to because it doesn't really matter. But the important part is there's somebody, well, actually a lot of somebodies who want to know who you are and where you live and what you do and what kind of person you are and all of that stuff, and they're trying to get all this information, and we think that they might do something bad with it, but I'm not really sure because they didn't explain it. There you go.
Well, the fact is they spent the last 2 or 3 days, at least one of them has spent their time following you around, placing threats at you, telling you that if you don't complete the book, that you're not going to like the consequences. So,
True.
None of these things are innocent in nature, and if they were so innocent, they wanted to get to know the neighbors, there's a door. They can go knock on it. Nobody here has to do their dirty work for them. And if they want to know about the people here, then by all means, here are the people. And I'm sure they would love to know why you want to know so much about them.
Right, yeah, so, like I said, I didn't write a ton of useful information down. For example, I only included houses that I thought could defend themselves. For example, I included the faction hall because there's a lot of people there, and although all of them aren't necessarily fighters or whatever, I think the faction hall could probably handle itself, if like somebody came and tried to do some crazy magic or something at. So I only included those kind of people in the book, and there's like 11 entries, and yeah, I don't think I wrote any of you in there except for one of you because he told me to, and that's it. And so I called everybody here because I wanted you to know about this sinister force that's attempting to gain information about you, and also, if you wanted to see where it was and see who they are, then we could go there and we could all look at that house or whatever, and then I could maybe have someone else hand over the book because I don't really want to go near the house, but I guess I can if you're all there, that's fine. But if you don't want to be there, that's fine too. And then, afterwards, maybe we could go back to the tavern and have a couple drinks and not eat olives because olives are disgusting, and maybe we could have some berries because berries are good, and, just meet each other and, that sort of thing.
The thing is, it won't stop with Blue. If there's somebody trying to gain information on people in these lands, they'll find somebody else that's not Blue, and they might actually complete their task. And I don't know if anybody here cares, but I sure care if someone knows my ins and my outs, and they're going to get that information. In this case, take over to possibly stop the people in my town, keep them under their control, and use them with threats, because I'd rather be afraid of one house than be afraid of the people in these lands. Because once that book trades hands, our entire town will lose the trust of this entire place.
Yes, that was my
Blue.
biggest concern.
Huh?
What is the name of this house that is inquiring about everybody?
Well, I didn't actually stop for any names. I can describe all the people in it, but all the people I saw anyway. But I don't know their name.
I want to say Paladin, who was
Apparently
That's a
one
good
of our
point. We know that guy.
townspeople- Yeah, apparently one of
His
our
name is
townspeople
Rolo.
were taken at some point and converted.
Who are all the people
In the house or in the book?
in the house?
Okay, so there's the old lady that I said, smells bad. Not that all old people smell bad. This one specifically smells like bad, and she's got like veins like going down her face. And she's kind of small. And she's got like not clear skin, but like you could see the veins underneath it, and it kind of looks like eyeshadow, but it's not eyeshadow. It's like I don't know, ooze or something. And then there's a really, really, really big, tall guy, and he's got like arms sticking all out of sorts of everywhere, and then there's legs all sorts of sticking out everywhere, and he sounds like if a bunch of rocks were in somebody's helmet and they didn't know, and they tried to put it on, and then they were like falling downstairs trying to talk through the rocks in their helmet. And then there's a guy who has like fire or whatever on his arms, and he's also like sort of fiery, everywhere. And I think he gave us his name, but I can't remember exactly. It ends in an on, like Arin or Sarin or Karen or something like that. And then let's see, there's the gray lady. The gray lady's kind of tall, and she's got gray skin, and she's got like red cuts or something through her skin. I think she has horns, maybe, but I couldn't really see her face past all of her, the rest of her, because she was hugging me. And then let's see, is it? Oh, there's the woman who has the white wings, and I think she's wearing green a lot of the time, but I'm not actually sure. But she's got bright white wings. And Rolo.
According to her, she was apparently kidnapped at some point, but she apparently enjoys their library. But then again, I don't understand her circumstances, but she's not who I'm worried about specifically.
The woman with the white wings.
Mm-hmm.
Not Rolo.
Not Rolo.
Did this woman happen to have a tail too, with a little bushy end, kind of like a bull's tail? The one with the white wings.
I don't think so.
Must be a different one then.
I don't know. Are you thinking about the really tall woman with the red wings? She's super scary, but she wasn't there.
The only thing,
white wings.
Okay, just making sure.
the only thing I can figure out so far is the last 2 days when they've been following, someone's been lurking in the shadows, which suggests that possibly someone's using dark magics. So they're quite finally settled. Excuse me.
Yeah. Also, in theory, if they've been following me for several days, which it does seem like they have been, because they keep popping up everywhere, sort of that I go, which is mostly Clearshore, because I go to Clearshore a whole lot of time. But I also go to, Sunsprees Market, and I go a lot of other places. Anyway, so they probably have seen a bunch of buildings, because I've visited some or all of them at some point. Sort of. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The important part is, why didn't they just write all that junk down while they were out there? Why do I have to do it? So I think they're trying to get me to
Oh my
work for them
God.
or something like that. Which
I gotta
don't wanna
talk to
work for them.
Zolvik.
I'm living my own life. I
Holy
actually have
crap.
a lady that I work for. She's very nice. She, sometimes I get her new tea when her tea is too cold. Or sometimes it has too much snow in it, which I don't know why she likes to put it outside, because she doesn't even like snow. And she doesn't like cold tea, so it doesn't really make sense to me. But sometimes I get her new tea, or sometimes she thinks that the fruit doesn't look.
Their reasoning, Blue. None of the things that they have said and done suggest that they are going to be very happy for you not to hand that thing over. In the same sense, I don't
Yeah, of
think
course.
whether empty or not of information, is the fact that the people in these lands would spend their time worrying about what ended up in that book if it ended up in their hands. Because no one has any reason to trust anything we said, except the hope that the things we're saying right now is believable.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're
That's
going
why
on a hope and a prayer.
it would have been very, very damaging, I think, to me personally, if you found out later that I had written some sort of book and given it to some crazy people, and then they knew all about you. That would have been terrible. So that's why I thought, let's get everyone together, and I'll tell you, hey, that there's this people trying to get this book, and then you'll know, and then you won't think it's just me. But I mean, that's just really my word against their word. But they haven't said any words as far as I know, except they talked to some of us actually.
And that's why it's just merely a greet, not going for any reason except, show them you've done the book. Didn't say you actually had to hand the book over, but they threatened it. But you wrote
That's true.
the book.
I don't have to hand the book over. That's true.
We feel that if we
Mm.
greet them at their home and let them know that we know who they are, that it'll send a message to them, and perhaps they may be more forthright with what their motives are.
Because it won't stop with us. Let's be honest. It never does it? And the once minute we give in, we'll come back and they'll try to get something again. And until they drain us dry, then they'll go after somebody again. It has
So
to
what you're-
stop soon.
What you're saying is you've rallied a mob to go to their.
No, that mob
Yep.
goes to
Oh, no.
Lynch. This is a greeting party.
Oh, does
I mean,
this mean we
they
don't
sent
need
him.
pitchforks and torches?
They sent him out on a task to collect information about people. So here's the people they want to they know about or want to know about. So if let's do this polite, and they can find out the honest way. If they want to do it the other way, they can get somebody else to do their dirty work. Because it won't be just us; it'll be somebody else. How is that a mob? I
Also,
have no intention to fight.
you're not actually required to go. I just wanted to give you the information. So thank you for coming. You don't have to go if you don't want to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And I
coming.
also don't have to turn the book over if you don't want me to.
Hmm.
Who is in the book, Blue? Anyone here?
You want to? Let's see. I don't. Well, I guess I could read the book to you, or like I said, I did make a couple copies because I thought people would want to look through it, so we could do that. Or I could just read it to you if you want. I could read it as fast as possible. This. Oh, you don't want to read it? Okay.
Is it very long? If it's not very long, I don't see why.
It's 11 pages. I could slam through it pretty quick. Give me like, I don't know, 2 minutes.
Oh God.
No, I will take
It's alright.
because I do not have the time.
Yeah,
You really
it's a
want
lot
to
Oh,
study
well,
time.
your book, Blue.
It's, I mean, I really could do it really fast, but if you want, that's fine.
How about you just don't give them our names?
You know,
Let's write about
I,
something
Oh.
else.
I was going
Yeah,
to
it doesn't
say
have
maybe,
any names.
Take all these books that you have in the copies and just burn them so that nobody can have them. It is not right
Okay.
to have it written down. I think the best option is to burn them, get rid of it, and if people want to know each other, we can go and say hello to one another.
Okay. While I approve of that, I'm probably gonna die.
Somebody just shoot Aaron.
I heard something.
Yeah, anyone else hear that arrow come on by?
I heard it.
Mhm.
I heard
Oh, they're a bad shot, whoever it was.
So, Blue, you're going to die if you don't hand in this book?
Well, that wasn't like expressly threatened, but there were a lot of threats and a lot of like, you gotta go do this and you gotta do all this stuff, and bad things will happen to you. So this was just to sort of avoid the bad things to happen, but telling you about it is also a good thing that will help bad things from occurring as well, I think. I could just tell you all the locations that are in the book if you want. And then if it's your house, you just tell me and I'll rip that page up.
Or you just burn all the books, like I said before.
You just burn all the
Okay.
books, like they just.
Yeah.
I don't think that sharing even the information out loud is a good idea. I think
Oh.
it is best to just burn it and let us just go around and meet each other the way that we should. And that way these people don't get copy and it is
But they-
less likely of a threat to all of us.
They will get the information eventually, which is why we're suggesting that we go to their home and say hi.
But
You want to know who we
how-
are,
how
and
will
we
they get
want to know who you
information?
are.
They can only get the information if you give it to them willingly.
I mean,
No, I mean,
it's pretty easy.
if
I got it.
yeah, if he got it, then anyone can get it.
Well, that's the
But-
thing. They abused his socialness.
What does it
Yeah.
really matter if they know that I make statues?
Just let them go and do the work themselves. We are now, warned that there are people out there trying to get our private information. Try to know, who you are, what you are, your strengths, your weaknesses. If people come to you and start asking you weird questions, just don't answer.
But that's why they're recruiting people and making them do it against their will, because people get intimidated by them.
Alright, out of everyone in here, who's been recruited?
Me?
People. Just one? That's all I know of. Who else?
I don't think they would tell you if they were super recruited.
One of the four townspeople that we had, he didn't stick around long enough before they brainwashed him, I guess. His name is Aloro.
And the green one too, if we count that one. She was kidnapped, but only stays for the books.
But anyone who wants to welcome the House of the Tower to these lands is welcome to join us when we go talk to them, because we can't have them abducting and having Blue do things against his will by threat all the time.
Yeah, I'm very busy.
You seem to run pretty fast from what I remember.
Yep, unless the doors are closed.
Or
and
he
the windows,
falls from
and
a
there's no
high
fire
place
escape.
and breaks his ankle, which he did.
Okay, look, that happened. Yeah, okay, that was true. Uh-huh.
Alright, well I suggest you keep running.
Yeah, well, I was attempting to, but they already caught me once on accident.
These the people that threatened to shove their feet in your mouth.
No, that was actually someone else. They live near Clearshore. They have like a farm or something.
No, that's I recall. It was Merle wanting to eat your feet.
Yeah, but in the woods while he was chasing me in the dark, he was yelling, "I'm gonna put your feet in my mouth."
So what?
Yeah, he wants to eat your feet. He likes rabbit feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So no one trying to put their feet in your mouth. He wants to put your feet in his mouth.
Right. No, that's not. Yeah. No. His feet were staying on the ground, and my feet. He was trying to get my feet in his mouth. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Now that we got the air cleared up.
Oh no, I do see Mel do it.
Yeah, a typical Tuesday.
That's why rabbits are a bit hard to find around the farm these days.
Yeah, I've never been back.
So, have we come to a conclusion that we are burning book?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to turn the book in.
Let's find the nearest incinerator and throw them in. Somebody's got some fire magic, burn them.
I got two goats that are hungry. Could feed it
Is
to
there
them.
is there a way we can see it burn very soon in case you hold it on you and they kidnap you and take the book off you?
Well, there's probably a fire up in one of those buildings up there, I would assume.
Well, as he stated, the books were not very accurate anyways.
But they still need to be burnt, Grill. It doesn't matter. The point is that if they exist or anybody knows they exist, that always places doubt. And doubt will kill a lot of things.
And why are we burning the book? What if they're not going with us? What do we have to gain from that?
We'll burn the book even if they don't go with us, Krill.
It's riddled with information about the people of this town.
I refuse to give them that book, or any of those books.
Even a book
Alright.
on everybody.
Blue, it's
around
nice
the
to know
lands
you.
Is not safe.
I agree.
Is not a positive thing to say. Nice to know you. He is doing the right thing, and it would be on us to help keep him safe.
He is doing the right thing. And Krill, if you don't think he is, you can go back to the town. You are also optional if you want to go with us.
Well, I mean, me and Viking and you and Blue are the only ones who have committed to going with us. So.
And shut up. and then we'll go.
Blue, I have
Huh?
flames here for you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just put them, I guess, like up against this wall or something, like right over here. All right. Wait, are these gonna roll? All right, we'll find out. Okay, they are gonna. Oh no. Okay.
Well, let's just hope that book goes away.
And it's cleared.
There
There
we
are no
go.
copies, Blue.
Okay,
Is that
there's
correct?
four copies, and then I put some like light bandages underneath for Tinder. Uh-huh.
There we go. There is no evidence of these books. They are now ablaze.
Just about. What? You're stuck on you.
That was an interesting hug.
I don't even see you.
In my eyes, you were.
Alright. Why are you so close to me?
Why are you so close to me?
It is pretty cold up here. I can understand.
It is always actively snowing. It's snowing right now.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Or is that ash? You can never tell.
I don't know. My toes are a bit cold. That's just me.
Oh,
You're not
also,
wearing any shoes?
Yeah, I left them
Also,
down by
there's-
the bonfire.
there's been a bird following me. I don't know if they're working with the family or whatever that lives in the tower, but just watch out for birds, I guess.
Oh, alright.
What type of bird?
Big birds, small birds, long birds, thin birds, blue birds, black birds, gray birds, brown birds, yellow birds,
The
red birds,
bird that's
songbirds.
spying on you.
Oh, it's like it's kind of like a big, kind of puffy, kind of. I would guess a vulture.
Not to. You are a rabbit.
Thank you.
Vultures or birds of prey tend to hunt rabbits.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but also,
Actually,
you know, they could be.
vultures are scavengers. Thinking more of hawks and buzzards.
You think it's just waiting for him to die?
Probably so.
No problem.
Well, could be. They do tend to wait for ones that are on the last leg of life.
Well,
Are you on your
we
last leg of life there, Rabbit?
I don't. I hope not.
Yeah, are you diseased?
No, definitely not.
Are your feet
I'm
lucky?
a pedigree. I think that's sort of like a mystical superstition kind of thing. It only works if you work it, if you believe in it.
I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but they have to get going. But I wanted to make sure that Blue is going to be okay and that he is protected.
Yeah, I think Roshi's here.
Well, now that the books aren't here no more, is your life in danger now, Blue?
I don't know. Since there was never like a specific threat, I would guess probably, but not more than it was before or whatever.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
they-
I heard
they did
something
threaten.
along. Oh, go ahead.
They threatened me and Viking as well, so I would expect that if he doesn't comply with their terms,
Oh, I already know
good
what I
things
was
are
told
not
too.
going to happen.
Yeah, I was told something too as I was sitting in the fountain. So you didn't complete your task. I wouldn't like what would happen.
They threatened to break his legs, if I remember correctly.
Alright. Well, then.
Don't worry.
I guess those of you that are going to his house or to the house of these people, just let them know. Look, we don't need to have a book. Or if you want to know about us, just ask. And then, those of us who want to give out our information to them, we can. And if you don't want to, then you just tell them no. But breaking his legs is not going to make anybody want to give you more information.
let them know.
Perfect. We can head there if you want right now. I can take you there. Then we could, I don't know, have snacks or something.
Don't start fighting with him. Just have conversation and then just leave.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do is break the ice.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Well, I guess let's start heading over. Who knows how to get there?
Okay, it's a little difficult to follow people, as we know. So it's south. I think it's south of here, north of the swords that it's like in a circle or whatever. The one was broken, but they're like stone sword. Yeah, you could just follow the right rabbit. Actually, you know what? I don't remember where it is.
Along the ridge near the crevice.
It's got a giant beam in it, so you can't miss it.
Wait, is it near that ice bridge?
Okay.
No, if you walk east of here,
I will leave
you'll
a
see
note
it.
in the workshop of what happens here.
All right, I'll just go straight east then.
Sleep well.
Alright, you as well be safe.
bye, Jessica.
Be safe.
Yeah. See you later.
Or take care if you want to be safe.
Okay, well, let's start heading out.
I'll be there momentarily, Krill.
Uh-huh. Follow the white rabbit, who's hopefully following Viking.
You won't carry him.
I'm behind
The
you.
casual
Don't
job.
get
Yeah, it's this way and then that way, and we take a little loop-de-loop and
They just casually go.
bushes.
Just
you get us into?
Oh yeah, torches, right?
Pauses won't hurt either, in case some people are still catching up.
One of those things you can't away from, you know?
Hey buddy,
I'm
we don't
about
want
ready
any
to say
trouble. We're
watch
just walking past. Relax. Whoa. Oh god.
My apologies, Veloshi.
It's quite alright.
Wow. He's right in front of us.
Oh, there you
Just
are.
follow the sound of my illustrious voice.
Just keep jogging.
Yes. And the shininess of his bald head.
Yeah, you know, it acts like a beacon out in the night. It's quite lovely if I do say so myself.
Bloody blinding, that's what it is.
He's running with
Well,
us.
just close your eyes, it'll be fine. That's all right. I'm good with what I got. If
I'll
the Lord
blow it out
wanted
the
me to have
rails.
hair,
Eyes open.
if the Lord
There's
wanted me to
something
have
out
hair,
there.
I'd have had hair.
Why are humans so loud?
I don't know. Why are you so quiet?
Yeah, what's wrong with us being loud?
Yeah. Closed mouths don't get fed, you know.
Yeah, you tell him, Maggie. Well, if they're going to the place they were talking about, I think this is the wrong way, but...
I don't know. I'm just following folk. They seem to know where they're going.
It's on the other ridge, if it's the place I'm thinking.
Oh, is that big tower up there?
I think it's that big place
Yeah.
right there.
Like I said, on the other ridge.
Yeah. We're going up to go down.
That makes no sense.
you're okay.
Alright, everybody, take your time because I could beat her being weird.
Any chipped bones, cracks?
I can't remember where the door is.
Oh, sorry.
You alright, Maggie?
There's a guy in this tree right here. Looks like a bird.
Keep moving.
Yep, possibly a bird.
A very vocal bird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You brought a lot of friends, Baxter.
Okay, we made it. I think.
Just wait for everybody to kind of collect their thoughts and see.
Yeah. Just sit all right here. Oh, seems we have an unwelcome guest.
That's fine.
You alright,
You
Blue?
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You don't look okay.
No, I'm just behind this. It's fine. I'm not here. I mean, I am here, but I'm not. You know, I'm behind the rock.
Does anyone see a door?
There's one right in front of us. It's just blending in super well with the architecture.
Somebody moaning?
Moans of pain, yes. They're coming from what I can only assume inside.
I hope that deer's not in pain, unless it's working with them.
So I wanted to investigate this place originally. There's people hanging on trees around here. Moans of pain. A giant ominous beam.
Well,
Should we
we
knock
either
on the
just
door?
stand here, or we can go out.
I mean, yeah, we could.
The door right here.
If someone can see the door, that would be.
I can't see the door yet.
Oh, Viking guy.
This is a very polite knock.
Can't quite wipe the rain out of my eyes.
Greetings, if you can hear me in there.
Hey, who squeaked?
Well, hello there.
Yeah. That's the guy who sounds like a snake trapped in a piano fighting a fox.
We would like.
That one's name is Reiner.
I'm not.
We're here to
We'd
shoot
like
a
to say
mistress.
hello to you. How are you, my good sir?
Yeah, I'm a rabbit. Oh, well, all right.
Well, he
Wow.
said no rabbit, no talking. At least I think that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now's your time. Go on and get up there.
Rabbit, do you want to knock on the door and say hello?
If I touch that door, they're gonna grab me inside, and then I'm gonna be trapped inside, and you're all gonna have to listen to me scream and run around for like 20 minutes. I'll
I'll go with you, Blue.
And you know, you
right
could
next
just
to you.
you could just
Blue,
knock
if
on
they
the
grab
door
you,
and
just scream and I'll
it's
run
back.
in.
Only the rabbit is allowed at the door.
We'd like you to come out.
They don't have
Isn't
to
that
come
the
out.
very
They're
vocal bird?
technically their home. They don't have to come out.
I'm
What is-
already out here.
He's
Yeah,
behind
I
you.
know.
Yes, he is behind you. If you turn around, he's been standing there since we got
I
here.
suggest you get to the door, little
Yeah, he was
rabbit.
in tree, being a bird. See, I told you there was a bird following me. I can't. I think I'm stuck on someone. Hold on, let me just. Okay, there's just.
Well, you keep fondling me,
Eleanor?
Reb.
I
Yes.
totally was not.
I just mean that guy.
Yeah. Just stay nearby. Don't go near him,
Oh,
he's dangerous.
Traveling merchant? Here to sell some wares? Or possibly. Hello. Be over here. Yep. I'm not late. Well, okay, I am a little bit late, that's true, but there was no time limit, so I didn't really have a time limit, so what I thought was. Yeah, why don't we have a discussion out here? What about if I bring 3 associates and you bring 3 associates, and then, you know, we all just discuss together, like, tea party. You gonna leave the door open?
Rabbit, you know there's nothing compelling you to go in, right?
You do not have to go in that building.
We'd like to speak to the mistress.
Yeah, we want to. Or a fire escape. Did you put in a fire escape? Because there's only one entrance and exit to this. Yeah, okay. I'm touching.
Do not blue.
Aha! I got him.
Don't go in the building.
That was not part of the agreement, or whatever this was. You wanted to meet the people. You wanted information about it. Here are your neighbors. We would love to get to know you.
Yeah, there's Okay, I don't know that guy's name, but that's okay, I don't know her name, but
A bit of a meet and greet.
Well, my name's Blue. Yeah, so there you go.
I find it very strange that you tasked this rabbit with going out and collecting information on the fine folks of these lands. But it clearly is our business because it affects all of us.
I'm too far away, we can't hear what they're saying.
And information, that such personal information about each and every one of us. Whatever did you want to do with information like that? Seems only fair. Well, I'd love to meet Mother. Is she available?
She's waiting for the rabbit.
Well, the rabbit's here. Oh, and we would love to meet.
She like unable to walk? Is this like a situation, you know?
This is a peaceful delegation. No reason to be fearful.
Yeah, I'm, I'm definitely not fearful, huh?
We just want to
Hey,
do this the right
Irving,
way.
it's that girl.
If you want to know about us, we would love to have a conversation.
We have ordered the rabbits to get this. We have ordered him to do his thing, and he will be paid as he was promised. He merely
Wait.
So there was payment spoken of. So you're buying
No,
the
there definitely-
information on
no,
the
there definitely was
information
no
of these lands? How very strange.
You speak a lot for someone who is not in this interaction.
You speak a lot for someone who still who walks around making threats to people that if the bunny doesn't do what you want to do, then something terrible is going to happen. So when is it to stop with the bunny, or stop with the next person, or the next villager you want to get information out of because they don't give it to you either? We're just trying to have a conversation, nothing more. That's it.
There's no conversation to be had.
But there should be conversation to be had when you want something so personal.
We wanted nothing from you, only the
If you want something from the rabbit, you have to get it from us. We come with the rabbit.
It's called the people
like
of
a
these
3-course
lands.
kind of meal.
I'd also like to get to know the people's lands. But if you're going to pay me, it's very odd. It's so innocent. I mean, none of our business, which it is.
It's more a gift of gratitude.
Well, come on out and introduce yourself to us, and we'll introduce ourselves to you. That's how meeting meets.
The rabbit's managed to get in.
Well, I don't think the rabbit's going to be going in.
These mortals are wasting your time, mother.
Okay, as much as I want to know what's happening, I drank a little too much water. Guys, fill me in. Fill me in on what's going on in the conversation because I gotta run to the ladies' room.
Of the book here in person.
Which would be us.
So are you bringing me a book or are you bringing me bodies?
No, we're bringing you conversation
No, I don't
because
think actually either of those. No.
if you want to.
Fine, all right. You look a bit twisted.
Me? Oh god. Oh god. Am I cursed again? Oh no, not again.
And on pages.
It seems they've forgotten the deal.
Ah. I had hoped for a messenger rabbit, but perhaps one of the ones he brought will be of more use. What do we have?
Well, you'd know that if you didn't ask the rabbit to go around getting information and come and speak to us like a normal person.
No. We're not exactly normal people. Generally, if I send one of my constructs out, the populace go running, and I don't get much info back. They are very obedient, but not the most tactful.
Well, you don't need to go around asking anybody to write you a book. We are happy for the people here to have a conversation. Do you want to?
Yeah, most of us don't bite much.
Oh God, why?
More just I don't
Consider it a
tend
meat
to
treat.
give up much.
My apologies. The wind was not very kind.
So what has he brought me? These living pages.
She
Well,
does have a tail.
My name is Inario. I'm the one standing the most up front at the moment. Anybody else?
I'm Viking.
I'm Krill.
And are you
They call me Blue?
all nearby, or?
Not all of us nearby, but certainly doesn't change the fact that we're all neighbors on some level.
You're already hiding.
Soren dear, you're on fire again.
Is that a problem?
I'm just letting you know. Do not leave singe marks on the carpet again.
Plan on staying out here with the company.
Well, that's fine. Isn't the point of this? Is to get to know each other, be around each other's company, so that these sort of things don't have to happen or be misunderstood. If you have problems talking to people because of your house, I understand.
There would have been no problem if the blue one had done his job.
The last time the blue one came
I'm a
here,
white rabbit.
the last time Blue was here, he was dragged into the house without his permission.
Unless you mean Krill, because he's probably bluish. I'm actually white.
Now, Soren. You've already frightened the rabbit enough.
Right.
Now, seeing as I do not know what each of you do, are there any among you who consider themselves, I suppose, animal dealers?
Yeah, what kind of animals you looking for?
Puppies.
Yep, I got some I could potentially sell you.
Looking for young ones to put in pen.
Well, if you got any particular ones you're looking for, I got some hyena pups. I can go find some of them other pups. Some wolf pups.
Wolf pups, mostly.
All right. Yeah, we can wrap up some negotiations a bit later then. Name's Lucas, by the way, the one sitting on the rock, cross-eyed. Nope, cross-legged, not eyed.
Some body parts do not always go where they belong. I do not judge.
Yeah, it's a problem I've been trying to fix.
Yeah, perhaps I can assist. I am quite adept at taking things apart and putting them back together.
I don't think eyes are supposed to leave your head, but I'll take your word for it.
What else do we have need of? I think we've
like
fetched most.
nowhere to stand that's not creepy.
Hey, come sit next to me, Blue.
If the rabbit does not work out for us, and we take this one.
What? With the wings?
The one with the blonde hair here. What is your name?
Are you talking to me by any chance?
I am.
My name is Eleanor Astor.
Weren't you here the other night? Or am I thinking of another?
What? Eleanor.
I know some small blonde one came to visit. I don't recall exactly the name.
The lady has asked you a question, Eleanor.
I am riddled with curiosity, and it was I that was curious of your place. I did not mean to disturb you, as I ran away as soon as I noticed you became aware of my presence.
So that was the knocking.
No, I did not knock. I climbed on your windows.
Then the knock was another.
This was the one desecrating the sacred grave.
Ah, that one.
I was picking flowers, not desecrating.
No, she can have the flowers. Fuck those things.
Do you have
I
a
could
distaste for
always
flowers?
set them on fire, like I do with the songbirds.
Oh, good.
You missed a couple, by the way. They were screeching this morning.
They keep coming back.
Ugh.
I know, they're so
I've
pesky. I don't
scorched
understand why are they like
several
they're like
nests.
always following me around. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, if the small blonde one wishes to play runner, you'll take that one over the rabbits. Just need one that is
What do you mean
really
take?
reliable.
What of your friend, Eleanor? The one that
Yes.
is cowering in fear.
No, you may not touch her at all. I
And
will
you may
put
not-
my bow on the line to protect her. You will not touch her.
I'm afraid there's certainly. So the idea is you want to take somebody in place of Blue. I don't think that's what we're here.
Oh, no.
Obviously.
We'd very much like the rabbit.
Well, the girls like the rabbits. They think his ears are fluffy. And they are
Thank you, but
fluffy.
I do 100. Yeah, I do
I
100
need a
brushes every night
reliable
before I go to bed.
messenger. And if he cannot deliver on the task or is too afraid to enter, then he will not do.
I
I
want
will
to
need enough.
Looks like
bit
Big
of a
Boy up there's got
torch
some extra legs.
get those
So you can
ears.
run a bit faster.
I suppose I could craft my own. That will take time, though. Soren, I may have you go kill me a number of rabbits. We can piece something together approximating the light one. Try not to
Have it
strip too
done
much of the fur
in
off.
an hour.
Well, then, best wishes on whatever creation that blossoms from such a interesting way of putting things together.
Admittedly, my touch is a bit rusty. My poor son here has more limbs than he knows what to do with. But we are hoping to revamp him a bit. Once I have a bit more functionality. Being a few hundred years in the tomb rather puts you out of practice.
See, I told you. Well,
Well, it has been a lovely visit. At least we have a understanding of the situation. And if anybody does want to be your messenger, I'm sure they will step forward in the future if you don't already build your own.
Yes, we shall see. And I will expect word on the puppies. Those are very important.
Well, as I said, once your business is done here, we can talk shop.
wait, I have a question. Is that a little deer okay? Is that deer working with you, or is it a prisoner?
Do you want it? Please take it. The only reason it has not been gotten rid of is because Reiner seems to like it.
Oh, well,
He's
no,
my
that's
most
okay.
well-behaved son, so he gets away with some shit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If it's like a pet or something, that's
Lady
okay.
Alessia
But I
will
was just
not
checking.
let me cook it alive.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect.
Perhaps we can banish it to Mirabelle's garden and keep all of the floofy shit in one corner.
Can we banish Miavel too?
Oh, you aren't getting rid of me that easily.
Unfortunately. You're lucky you know how to grow aloe well.
Well, of course.
Do we have a head count? No one's in the house, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay.
Probably a
Just
poor
checking.
choice of words there, Blue.
What do you mean?
I do believe you may have traumatized the rabbit.
He is quite traumatized.
He didn't knock himself too silly on the windows, did he? We tried to catch him before he battered himself senseless, but living flesh tends to be a bit quicker than the undead.
I was just doing my job, Lady Alessia.
I understand. Perhaps a
Anyone who's
gentler touch next time.
anyone who's been kidnapped into the house, please speak up. Okay.
This is why I need a messenger. My constructs are a bit heavy-handed.
So he is a construct.
Well, in a way.
I actually don't. I'm not a doctor.
But you consider him your son. I find that very kind of poetic. Well, not that one.
The two I would consider my sons are Reiner and Bonsky.
You say you need a messenger. The one here with the wings was running through our farm the other day. She can get about.
Yeah, perhaps we'll have work for you.
I think they're just trying to get rid of me now after kidnapping me.
I don't think they're fighting you here. You just rather showed up on my doorstep and were like, ooh, plants, I want to live here now.
Hey, it was your son who kidnapped me here, and I went, ooh, knowledge.
Are you going in that side, Mirabelle?
What?
Are you going inside?
If I can find information that might help me, I'll stay. Besides, annoying someone is rather fun.
Oh, it will be for a short time.
Maybe to you it will be a short time.
But I'm not having a staring competition on our front door.
like to leave. I
down
don't mind if
through
we
here.
leave. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's up to you.
Thank you.
Oh shit!
for
I
having
forgot
talking
to
us. And most of us can be found closer, and others, I'm sure you can find pretty much most of us. You don't need to look for that. And I'm sure
Yes,
this.
these mortals love to have long and annoying conversations in Clearwater.
Yes, we do. That's how we learn about other people.
You joined in a few times yourself. You're welcome to sit down with us next time we're there.
By all
I
means.
was only there for work.
We do have a tavern, but I don't know if you're invited. I think you're invited, but I'm not for
Hey,
sure.
you're invited. It's a tavern.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's invited.
I have no need for food or drink.
Well, if you ever need company or just to watch people, be a people watcher, you always have the option too. When it becomes
You could do a one-act play. You could do a soliloquy, monologue, maybe like some sort of poetry or something.
The sounds of the
tells me they have one
tormented
for
are
company.
enough for me.
Probably not. But I'd
In
rather.
fact, as I said before, silence is music to my ears.
As you said. Well.
Sounds interesting to me, though.
Allow us to let you have that piece of silence. All of you, have a good evening. It was a pleasure. Thank you for allowing us to talk with you. Oh, you have a business, and this gentleman has some business to discuss with you, so everybody's.
Yep. Who do I need to speak to about them pups?
And maybe next time I can pet those bunny ears.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't think so, but probably not. But also, I don't
Turn
think so.
them into a rabbit-sized torch.
Maybe chop them off and give them to the dogs.
No.
There's so many other wild rabbits around here you could do that with. You don't have to worry about his ears. His are troublesome.
I don't want to ruin the fluff.
Okay, I'm gonna back away. You need someone to stay with you for the discussion about dogs? Because I mean, you know, I could probably do that. You know, maybe, possibly, but I'm walking away. I'm just walking away this way.
Yeah, nope, you're fine, Blue. Go ahead and get.
Go
I
on.
bid you goodwill, Soren and lady of the house.
Take care.
Oh, I forgot. You're also invited to the tavern, which is in J2. You probably already know because you've probably already been there. Or you probably already discussed it with someone else. But it's in J2. It's next to the lake. There's a waterfall and like a hill and everything. But yes, that's where it is. But they might or not be. I gotta go.
Sounds good, Blue. Take care.
There he goes.
Who said that?
If I get them first.
The small demon said it, Eleanor.
Nobody's touching my ears. Nobody.
Only me.
Let's go, please. Let's go. Hold my
Better
hand,
go look for
Tessa,
Blue.
and run.
You doing your business then, Lucas?
Yep. Once I know who to talk to for it, it seems like did the lady walk away? Who am I gonna talk to about them pups?
Yeah. Okay. I made the mistake of walking too far away. So I'm blind. This must be the forest. West. Okay, I'm just gonna. That's north. Okay, it's west is. Wait, I thought we came from this way.
That was terrifying. Did you hear the whispers?
What whisper? What are you talking about, Eleanor?
Veloshi, when we were all back there,
I didn't hear
heard
anything.
Soren whisper in my ear. He said, "I'll be watching."
He said that in my ear too. What does that mean? Are we
It
gonna
was
get stalked?
It was like as if it was in our head.
That's strange. Ooh, I just got shivers up and down my spine. Why are they interested in you?
I don't know. I don't know. And then that demon said he was gonna take my ears, and Soren said, not before he takes my ears.
You mean Zolvek?
Yes. I hope he was joking, Sovak, but I don't know. I can't tell. He's a demon.
Well, I mean, there is truth in what he says, but I think we can negotiate him down. But I don't know about that Soren. I don't like that house at all.
Yeah. It's very dark. It's a very dangerous place.
Well,
very dangerous.
Let's get into town. Let's get out of this area.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Let's go.
When we get home, we should probably put on the board of what happened.
Yes, I told Jezebeth when it's all over, I'll be writing on the board for her to let her know what's going on. If you feel you would like to do that, Tessa, I'd be more than happy to let you do it and read.
You can do it. I barely heard what was said because I was quivering in fear and crying.
You were very brave back there, Tessa. You stood your ground. Even though you were terrified, you still stood your ground.
I'm surprised I didn't run away.
You know what? Just in case, I suggest you don't go out by yourselves. Always travel together and let someone know where you're going, because that whispering in the head, I don't. And Blue was being followed, and all these birds.
Yeah.
And stuff, and I don't know.
And Soren revealed his mask. I saw his face.
Oh no! No! Why didn't you look away?
I was compelled.
Oh my God! I'm
It's like
shivering.
his whisper was in my head. Oh. Ugh.
I got it. I have magic.
Alright, let's go.
I heard that same voice in my head too.
Yeah.
I felt it ringing in my head.
Mhm. I think I might see if I can get a guard.
You need someone to accompany you. I mean, I don't.
I really wish Fairhack was awake.
I know. Might need a guard. Wonder who's tall, big, and strong that I could pay to guard me.
Oh, you better start talking to people in town to see if they're willing to.
Maybe we should head back to our place.
What is this?
Alright, well, I need to get Kevin home.
Yes,
Okay,
you
thank
stay
you
safe.
for coming and everything.
I hopefully prepared.
Okay, awesome. You said everything's on fire?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You stay safe, Blue. I'm gonna go fetch Roshi. I have business in the volcano, and I need to make my way there
Okay,
soon.
awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. Just gonna wait here to make sure the townsfolk make it out.
This is horrendous.
alright?
I cannot get to the wagon.
You're, to me, it looks like you're in the wagon, but you.
Are you alright, Blue?
Okay.
Yeah,
now
I'm
I see
okay. I'm
Bert.
just
Bert,
waiting
I
for-
need to get out of here. Bert,
Okay,
get me
awesome.
out of here.
Travel safely, all of you.
Goodbye, everyone. Blue, I'm glad you're
Goodbye.
safe right now.
Me too. Thanks everyone for coming. Oh, Roshi.
What time is it? Yeah, I'm. Okay, that was very interesting. And I forgot to mark the place again. Motherfucker.
Oh, well, hello there, Veloshi. That was a interesting interaction.
To say the least.
I wasn't there for most of it. I only caught the end, but they looked very, very, very intimidating.
Well, apparently the lady of the house, I guess for lack of a better word, makes the constructs or makes things, and because they are who they are, and they don't necessarily interact well with others. This is my understanding of what her explanation is. This is why they enlisted Blue to go out and get information and bring it back to her, as a of her way of getting to know the lands, because her constructs can't do it. However, the them being who they are, I guess their tactics or their manners, so to speak, are lacking, and so they use threats and of bodily harm and such, and so that's why Blue was under the impression that he's being threatened. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't, but at the same time, her given explanation would appear to be that. Again, I'm not sure since, Eleanor and Tessa said that they had whispers in their ear. I didn't hear anything, but they said that there was a whisper telling them to watch, that they'll be watching them. Something to that effect, she said. So, Tassa's besides herself. She doesn't even know where to even look. She's so scared.
Yes, I can understand why she would be. But yes, considering they are who they are, as it was put, it seems that they don't know how to interact with many peoples of these lands, and that is why they resorted to threats instead.
Well, I mean, the fact that a small group went to do formal or informal introductions, I think she. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm
It
just
can be
staying
hard
away
to
from that
judge
area.
people like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just staying away. I no, it's okay. I'm good.
She pulled a knife on me.
No, I'm Krill. I think I saw you at the.
Did she pull the
Yeah,
knife on
I
you to
guess.
cut your ears off and feed them to the
I don't know.
dogs? Blue?
Well, she was. Well, that was earlier. The first time we met, she was like leaning towards me, and then she was touching my ears, and then she pulled out the knife, and then I ran away. So we didn't have a lot of words at that point.
Yep.
It was just like a knife and ears and touching and all this weird stuff. So yeah.
Seems like a.
The second time.
Seems like a bit of a sexy time.
That's the feeling I'm getting, Baloo. I don't know. It looks like she was caressing, and you know they look like they play rough. I don't know. I don't know, Baloo. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
does.
that. No way.
Maybe she's into, you know, a bit of bunny. You know, you never know.
Well, Blue, I think you got their respect today, and they probably will treat you slightly better. Probably not much better, but slightly.
Oh, they will kill you for, you know, leading a load of people to their home. That could also be a possibility.
I'm probably leaning towards the second one, so I'm gonna lie low for a while. Speaking of none of that, does anyone know how to play an instrument? Do you know anyone who might play an instrument?
I do not, personally.
Nope.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to, you know, sort of like stay, you know, around home or something, but it's really difficult because I got a lot of stuff to do and I got a lot of places to go. So I find it, you know, easier to manage waiting by, you know, using my time, you know, effectively or like over effectively or super effectively or something by doing other stuff, you know. So I was hoping that maybe I could learn something or do something in one place, and then I won't have to like go around everywhere, and so I won't be exposing myself. But also I'll have something to do, so I won't have to do nothing because doing nothing is awful.
Run around in circles.
Very awful.
Yeah, well, I do that, but unfortunately, there's like a path worn in the workshop, and I think it's beginning to like sort of slope down, and water's collecting. You know,
Okay, so there you go. Fix your floor and then continue to run around.
Oh, okay, perfect. So we'll have a cycle of floor wearing away and then fixing. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it'll keep you busy. It'll keep you indoors. It'll keep you safe. That's all I've got, Blue. That's all I've got.
Maybe you can also eat some carrots. Maybe that would, you know, consume some time.
Yeah.
That was my fault. I broke the floor.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. It wasn't actually me. That's perfect. Oh, I did get the venison that you requested, but then I gave it to Kevin because he was cooking it something, and I haven't seen you in like 3 days or something like that. So I did do it, but also I couldn't find you to give you the venison, so I didn't know where you lived. So yeah, I just gave it to Kevin. But I could get you more venison if you need.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Okay. Where should I take it? Should I meet you in Clearshore? Perfect.
Yeah, let's do Clearshore. I don't think I want you to know where I live. No offense, Blue. You're great. You're wonderful. You're funny. You're quick on your feet, and you talk as hella fast. But yeah, I don't think I want you knowing where I live.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You also very annoying. Add that to the list.
What? I don't. I mean, I guess you know it comes across you know to some people or something. I can understand that, but you know I try to do my best for people, you know, and like go around and anything they need I can get or whatever. Speaking of, I can go get that venison right now. Actually, I'll go do that.
Amusing little fellow.
Yes, he is quite.
So
I think
what are you
behind
both
that
doing now?
cemetery rock was the longest I've ever seen him in one place.
Same here. So what are you both doing right now?
Me, I am not doing much of anything. I didn't have anything planned. I just wanted to see what all that mess was about, and now that I know about it, I want to stay away from it as far as possible. What are you doing the rest of the day?
I actually do not know. I may pay a visit, to that house and see what they're up to, you know? They
You're
seem
gonna
like
go.
my type of folk.
Oh, okay.
I have an experiment to conduct.
Mm, mm.
I have things to do,
Mostly
I guess.
playing with rocks.
Hmm. There weren't you supposed to go? You were asking somebody earlier about gems, or maybe I overheard a conversation I wasn't supposed to hear. Anyway, Solvik, as long as I stay on your good side, please let me know if I'm ever, like, crossing the line. I'll step back, because if you're going to associate with the lady from the ominous house, I just want to make sure I stay on your right side, not on your bad side.
You haven't
Just
crossed
saying.
the line yet, and I will honor your request.
Yeah. Well, just keep your soul.
My soul is very much intact, and shall remain that way. Anyway, I must be off. So, I guess I hope your travels are nice.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
just
be on my
probably
way as
gonna.
well.
You enjoy your. Be successful in your thing. You enjoy your socializing, and I will see. Oh, question. Oh my God. Wait, Zolvik.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Vadina, you're in my feet.
The. Okay, so yesterday when I came out of the house, someone knocked, and I came out of the house, and it was presumptuous of me to think that it was you. But did you happen to leave a heart at the foot of the door?
No, of course not. Why would that be me?
Oh God! Please, you're not joking, right? You're telling me the truth.
No, I am joking. That was me.
Oh, okay. I will accept your gifts. I will accept no one else's gifts. I did. Again, okay, that's a load of my mind because a lot of stuff ran through my mind when Blue started talking about that book in people's houses and gathering information and those people and such, and all of a sudden it dawned on me, it's like, oh my God, was the heart from Zolvik or was it from someone else? Okay, I can shake that off. I can shake that off. Okay. I'm just anything that comes to my door that I see kind of like suspicious. I'm just gonna say Zolvik left this for me. It's all right.
I wouldn't assume it's always me. I mean, I won't always believe in gifts, but I would say it's safe to assume that, yeah, it might be me.
Okay. I just want a little sense of security. The few things that I've seen in the past couple of days have left me a little bit shaken. So I need a little bit of sense of security. So I do apologize if I'm looking at you as security.
That's understandable. But, yeah, one of the things you may have seen was me jump scaring you, right?
Oh no, oh my God. I thought the door closed behind me, and when I turned I saw you out of the corner of my eye. My heart dropped because I wasn't sure who was there. I didn't clearly see you. So my heart dropped. So yes, you did scare the wit out of me.
Well, that was the intent.
Well, like I said, intent achieved 110%. For sure.
Good.
Well,
Oh,
neighbor, I will let you go off on your way. Let me know if I could ever help you with something, and I'm going to go home and rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I'll be seeing you around.
Is Maggie all right?
No faces.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you're missing out on the most handsome face.
Everyone, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you may find yourself. Until next time, rest well.